Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
I was just asking Riggins if he would be nervous if he is the Queen's hearse driver. I mean, you talk about, even though you say, okay, well, you're driving a car, you're going slowly, you're following along with the escort and all that, but you've still got the eyes of the world looking at you doing your work.
Yep. Don't screw up.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you're going incredibly slow.
Yeah, that's what I said, but you're still under the microscope of the world.
Can't pick your nose or anything.
Yeah.
Sneeze,
Can't be
Pick your nose.
Can't be eating a burrito behind the wheel like Rob did
Yeah.
when Google Earth caught him.
It'd be crazy if you like sneezed and it was on the windshield or
Yeah.
something. Like, oh no. Eating a burrito.
What if they did Queen Elizabeth the way they did Yasser Arafat and then just like handed the coffin to the crowd and let them pass it around and stuff like that?
Did they do
But they ended up dumping him out. So,
Did they?
yeah.
Or did it fell.
Yeah, it fell.
Was that on, on the news?
Scary.
Really? The
Not
body
scary.
fell out?
Sad.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I never knew that.
It's pretty messed up.
But you know, those British people will line up to see a member of the royal family, you know, just if they're coming outside,
Yeah.
you know, to get the newspaper or whatever. They're the throngs of people out there waiting.
They said it's possibly going to be millions of people
Yeah.
out there. And that's even hard to fathom. Millions? For like a parade, you know, it's essentially going to look like a parade.
Yeah.
People lined on either side.
Procession.
A procession.
Yeah. I was there for President Reagan's.
For his funeral?
Yep.
Where was it at? Oh, in Washington, right? Duh, that's
Florida.
that's where they bury everybody. Hey, I caught myself.
I think he's buried in California, his home state, but
Did he lie in state in the rotunda?
Yeah.
He did? Did you do that?
no.
Where were you? Just out in Washington, D.C. on the street?
Well, our U.S. representative that we were friends with, we reached out, told her we were wanting to go and wanted to come by and see her. We were coming. And so she said, yeah, come by my office. We'll take you on a tour of everything. You can hang out. So I actually got to go into the House of Representatives in the office quarters there and see all of that stuff, and pass by the offices of, you know, other people who I had heard of for years who've been elected into federal office. Okay, oh, no way.
Yeah.
This is his office? This is her office? And then after that, yeah, they took us to a certain area that they had available and let us stand. It was a pretty sweet spot.
Did you cry?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was hot.
So hot.
I hate wearing a suit outside.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Nobody ever looks comfortable in a suit outside.
Are suits even comfortable? They seem very uncomfortable.
They're not comfortable.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you get a good suit on, you're like,
Oh, they just seem like
feels so good.
Too much clothes.
like, you know, damn, this suit fits probably good in this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
I never, even when I was good
Let's go
looking, I
somewhere.
never said that about myself.
What?
I know I look good in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I never appreciated just how good I looked. Because I would still criticize myself and all.
It's one of the rare times that I feel like I look good and I have a good suit on.
Smoking.
Well, it's good for me.
But I'm talking about sheer physical comfort of a suit. I'd be sweating and
Yeah.
I just,
Those shoulder pad things seem like just, I don't know. I don't like those.
because the suit material doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a cotton person.
And you gotta wear a tie, and then the collar, it's like double collar.
Shoulder pads like it's designing women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got shoulder pads in the.
It's not quite the same.
What are they?
No, I don't know. They're not like shoulder
It's like
pads. I
this.
don't
You guys
think
are like
that's-
squares.
You're kind of right, but you know, yeah.
No.
And you know what else? I don't like hugging another man who's wearing a suit. because it's not like it brushes up against your face. It's not comfortable.
The jacket kind of comes up. I get that. Yeah.
Right. It's weird.
And then you guys put that little hanky inside the pocket.
Pocket
No,
square.
we don't do that.
Oh, you don't?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that's like what
Oh,
goes
a
with a
hanky
suit.
inside. Yeah. Some people. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I
Or a
never did that.
lapel.
A lapel. They all have lapels on them.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what
lapel.
this
The lapel
thing
is the thing that comes down the
You
front
mean
of
like
the
a
jacket.
lapel pin?
Pin, yeah, that.
Yeah.
That's a little flashy,
Yeah.
you know.
Politicians do the American flag and stuff, but I've
Right.
never worn a lapel pin or a tie tack.
Tie. What is it? A tie tag?
Tie tack.
Tie tack.
Tack?
Yeah.
I thought it was tie clip.
I wore a lapel pin one time. It was to my grandfather's funeral, and it was just a little gold deer.
Yeah,
He would have loved it.
So stupid.
go. I didn't even see my gold pecker.
It was his
Lapel
favorite pin that TJ wore at his honor. He got it. Yeah.
He would have
And
laughed.
and it squirted water.
Ew, what is wrong with you? So gross.
Nana, can I borrow Papa's gold tie tag?
And he said I could have it in the wheel.
Oh my God.
You're going to have to fight me if you want it.
Yeah. But anyway, a suit is uncomfortable to me when you have to wear it outside.
I would want to get like a custom made suit just so that I can
Expensive. Yeah.
put it on and wear it just
Yeah.
one day. How to go do important things.
Just to say that the suit was custom made for me, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then wear it and see what it's like.
it's really not a whole lot different.
But I feel maybe I might feel powerful
Because
in it.
because when you buy it off the rack, they alter it to fit you, you know. Yeah, I fell for that. You know, our old boss used to get all his suits done by a tailor.
Tailor made.
He's like, "You got to do this. This is great." And that was back when I dressed up a lot because I had something to show myself to. You know what I mean? And so I did, and it wasn't that great. It was a little good, but not enough to say I'm going to do this instead of going to the department store or whatever for a suit. If I wore them every day, maybe, but it did look cool on the inside of it. It was the tag instead of saying Dillard's or Macy's or whatever. It said especially made for. It didn't have my name.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's a flex. I like that.
When I graduated college, my mom bought me a suit. That was my gift. I didn't have a suit, and you're supposed to wear it to graduation. And so when we bought the suit, they did that as a cool, like, I knew the guy that worked at the store. And when the suit came back, he had them go in and put especially made for it and had my name on the inside. I was like, that was cool. It wasn't. Like in my case, it wasn't made for me.
Yeah.
But they wrote it in there
It
to
was
kind of
fake
because they
made for
added it
you.
to it. I was like, that was kind of a cool touch.
It was faux. What about tuxedos? Have you worn a tuxedo?
Oh yeah. We used to wear tuxedos to second chance prom.
And a
We would
top
do
hat?
that.
Don't do the top.
I'm not a big. The tuxedo, I think, is often quite overrated.
I like a tuxedo. I think they look cool.
But I've never looked at a formal outfit and thought, you know what would just really set this off? A hat.
I need a hat.
You need to put a top hat. Anytime I think of tuxedo, I feel like you should wear a
a
top
hat
hat.
Bolo.
unlike anything I've ever worn.
Bowl. What do you call those?
A bowler.
Bowler, yeah.
Yeah.
But
A little
every
newspaper cap.
kid that goes to rent a tuxedo for prom, the first time you go to prom, you're thinking about like, oh, is there a hat that goes with it? Because I know I did. I'm like, you get to wear like a top hat? So dumb. But you're 15. You don't.
Do I
know
need to get a
better.
cane?
Yeah.
I want it all the way.
White gloves?
Now,
What are we
hopefully
doing?
you've got somebody with you that's like, you don't
Don't do that.
You don't need a
Yeah.
top hat and a orange suit
Be walking in with my walking stick. My
Yeah.
top hat.
because they have them on display. You're like, oh wow, I just get to pick one of these. Cool. So dumb.
And I want a bright red one.
Yeah, that's exactly what you think. Patent
That's too
leather
funny.
red shoes.
I love it.
But I haven't had a full suit on in a while.
A funeral or something?
Yeah, probably.
Or what?
I guess No, I did have one on in a wedding last November. I think it was the last thing I went to.
Yeah, I think mine's been 2 years since I had a full suit on.
And I don't like when guys wear suits and they don't get them tailored. Like they just look big. Oh, I hate that. I'm
Really?
like, come on. Just take it in a little bit.
Well, you usually have to do the pants because the pants come just
Crazy long.
But just a
long.
baggy jacket, I just don't
No, I
like
don't-
that. Like,
yeah.
get it fitted. Mm-hmm. You're a man. Get it together.
Right.
You imagine?
Get it together. Have your jacket tapered, and get a cool ass hat
Yes.
and wear spats.
Right.
The only problem with that is, though, once you have that done,
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Spats were the black and white.
Yeah, the white
Cover the
things that
shoes, yeah.
go down over the shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have them in marching bands.
That's right. Yeah.
the drawback, though, to having all that tailoring done is that you really can't fluctuate in weight.
Well, then don't.
So, for example, my favorite suit that I have, I can't wear at the moment. I could, but it would be tight because I was about 10 pounds, 9 pounds lighter than I am now, and the pants are pretty tight.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I love it, but I just can't wear it right now.
I just think that men look so freaking hot when they have like the tailored suits and they're just like, eh. It's like that's a man right there.
Yeah. I could see that.
I think most women like to see a guy in a suit. You mean you were talking about tie and everything?
Yeah, but like fitted, you know, like
Yeah.
not just I just put this jacket on.
Like I've
with
worn
these
mine
pants.
quite a few times to go somewhere just with no tie.
Yeah.
But it's rare that I'll put the tie on.
Or like when guys wear the suit jackets with some jeans, and a nice
Yeah.
T-shirt underneath.
I mean, before I got heavy set and portly, I used to wear jeans with a dressy shirt with the suit jacket and the tie loose with one button undone, like a detective.
Oh yeah, like a detective.
Yeah. I'm solving crimes all over the place.
I like to go-
I found out. I got all the clues. These are all the women who want me.
I like to go
Case
jeans.
closed.
I go jeans, the vest, jacket,
No shirt.
no shirt.
Ew.
Share funny from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Did you know underneath the floors of your house a lot can go on in the crawl space? If moisture gets in, it could wreak havoc on your family and home. From mold and mildew growth to rotting wood and more, Cardinal Environmental Solutions offers vapor barriers, encapsulation, and dehumidifiers to combat moisture in your home. Contact Kelly Poplin and his knowledgeable team of experts at acetj.com/cardinal. That's acetj.com/cardinal.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Hey, it's funny you'll share. The Ace and TJ family presents the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, this might be fun. Go over this list of things that people who were in this survey said are phrases that make you sound passive aggressive at work. Now, I'm not a passive aggressive person, so I wouldn't really recognize any of these things. But maybe y'all can help me to see if these are really passive aggressive things. Number 10 is when people say, "As we discussed," and then
That's passive aggressive.
"As promised." Is that passive aggressive?
No.
I got a question. How is it passive aggressive if you're telling somebody, as we discussed, that's not what we're going to do?
Because you're having to repeat it. If somebody's like, "And where are we at on this?" Well, as we discussed, it's kind of we've
I've already told
talked
you this
about
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stupido.
All right.
I think that's
I
what
guess
it
it
is.
could be. I would have thought that was being pretty direct. Like, hey, we talked about this. It's going to be due on Friday or whatever.
Yeah. Without
Like-
going, we already know. We know.
Yeah.
I don't think this one, number 8 and number 6 are pretty much the same thing, I guess. But I don't think this is as passive aggressive as it is just, goofy sounding. when people say, as per my last email or per our last conversation, it's almost like they're trying to be more precise and then in their writings or in their work speak than they are in. I mean, like, talk like you normally talk.
Yeah, but it also saves a lot of time. Instead of saying, the last time we met, we talked about blah, blah, blah. If you say, per our meeting, boom, you're done. Move on.
That'd be like, as per our last conversation.
Saves the hassle.
At the convention. Circle back.
No,
That's not passive aggressive.
I don't think that's
It's
passive.
just,
I don't think so.
It's just
Hey,
a
just circling back.
catchphrase. It's a cliche that's dumb. See, I don't like cliches. I don't like starting from behind the 8 ball or throwing someone under the table or under the bus. Thanks in advance.
that could be passive aggressive, but sometimes it's not.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Like, thank you in advance.
Like, I'm expecting you to do this thing, so thank you in advance
See?
for
Because
your.
I know you're going to get it done
your
because you
immediate-
have to.
Yeah.
I see it more as I know that I might be bothering you with this, so thank you already
I
for
agree.
doing that.
It could, that one could go either way.
Yeah,
Will do.
will do.
How's that?
I think that one depends
I'll do it.
on the inflection. Will do. Like, gotcha. I'll be glad to do that. Or either, will do.
Will do.
Whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah,
shithead.
I really don't get that one. It seems like if you're saying will do means I'll get that done.
Will do, dude.
Will do.
Just a friendly reminder. Is that passive aggressive? Or is it more condescending? Or neither? I don't know.
I don't think so. Just
Yeah,
a friendly reminder.
I don't
You
think
might
so
have
either.
forgotten.
It's like, hey, oh man, that thing. Yeah.
I don't think the word friendly is necessary in that. You can just say, "Oh, hey, it's just a reminder. Don't forget, you're supposed to bring the whoopee cushions tomorrow for the party."
Yeah.
Haven't worked in a real office environment in a while, so I don't know.
Quite a while.
I don't know
Bring
these
the whoopee
things.
cushions for the
Quite
party.
a while.
The hell?
Will do.
But yeah, I don't think the word friendly needs to be in there.
Just a friendly reminder.
Number 2 is noted.
Oh, I use that all the time. Noted? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like got it.
Heard. That's how I say it. Noted. Heard.
Heard.
Heard. And sometimes I
Word.
feel like maybe that might sound rude, but I don't mean it rude.
Per my last email, heard.
Heard.
Yeah. Heard.
Yes, you noted a lot.
As per my conversation about cats purring. Just a friendly reminder, and I'll circle back later as promised.
Thanks in advance.
Thanks in advance. And the number 1 is please advise. Doesn't that usually come with someone saying, I heard that da-da-da-da-da, but we clearly talked about da-da-da-da-da, so I don't know which way to go. Please advise.
How is that passive aggressive? You're asking somebody to tell me what I need to do here.
I don't know. People are so sensitive.
I don't understand what makes that passive aggressive, because you're literally asking someone, "Hey, please tell me what I should how
Unless
to handle
it's like
this."
the third email on a specific subject and you can't get the an actual answer, then you're putting it on the table. Here's what I'm dealing with. Please advise. Then you're forcing them to make a decision. That's the only way I can see that as being passive.
Me too, because
aggressive.
because 9 times out of 10 you're actually asking someone
For help.
Hey, give me direction here. That doesn't seem passive aggressive at all.
What about when they say, they're telling you something and they say, like we used to work at a radio station where the big boss, his name was Bill. And if you got an email from his assistant or something, or somebody who's in another department or whatnot, and they started it with, per Bill, blah, 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 you need to do this, this, and this, and this. That always seemed like, oh, y'all been talking shit about me behind my back. Because Bill told me to tell you to do your shit, whatever. I didn't like that much.
Oh,
I was like, well, you tell Bill to come tell me his damn self.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Bill?
Why are you talking for Bill?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have liked it though if it came from her just saying like, you guys need to do this. I would be like, well, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
I think I would like that better. It was like per him. This is not me saying this. This is from him.
And that's her
But,
gig.
but I mean, I'd like it better to say, hey, Bill said you guys need to do this, but doing it in that formality of per bill means, okay, dumbass, this means business.
Yeah.
If I just told you Bill said, you wouldn't really get it. So this comes, as a more powerful statement.
Yeah.
Like the world according to Bill. And then also as a way to say, so don't give me any shit about this, because this is per Bill.
Yeah, kind of a.
Because I've had to go talk to Bill about this, and per Bill, you suck. You better take care of it.
Bill said it, not me.
It's like, hey, don't come to me.
Yeah.
I'm not involved.
I'm just the messenger.
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, man.
Okay.
Turns out
Bill's the one.
Turns out TJ's going to shoot the messenger anyway.
Yeah.
And Bill.
Yeah.
And Bill.
So who the hell is Bill?
Tell Bill to come down here.
I'm worried about my bills. I ain't worried about per bills. Hell no. Just like when my wife says she's going to have me do something. I'm like, oh, you not? You ain't going to have me do anything.
When she's talking to somebody else, I'm going to
Or
have
she'll
him.
say, hey, yeah, like, I'll have Richie bring that over or whatever, instead of saying,
I wouldn't like that either if I overheard that. Oh, are you? Shit.
Or she'll say, yeah, I'm gonna, like, we're teaming up on cleaning the house or whatever. She'll say, yeah, if something along the lines of, so yeah, I'll do everything, but if I could just have you do the, vacuum upstairs or whatever. But then I exaggerated and aggravate her about it. That kind of thing. It's our way of, loving one another. Per me, per her.
It's your love language.
That's what my family always says, though. Per him, per Richie,
him.
meaning poor. That's how they pronounce poor. Poor.
Here.
But when I see these things about, real office environments and stuff, it just makes me so thankful that we don't have to go into that kind of situation and play those games every hour of the day. Not games, but abide by those types of rules and that whole format, so to speak. Like whenever at the last radio station we worked, whenever the corporate people would come into town, the big corporate bosses and all, to see the other suits in the building, lose their minds about walking around behind them, and you need anything, and sucking up to them, and having to go in and get yelled at because of numbers and things like that, just screaming in these conference rooms and everything. I couldn't take it. I'd whip somebody's ass.
Let's get right to
Yeah.
it. I'd be whooping ass.
Somebody's
I'm
going to
lose
walk out of here taking an ass whipping.
Yeah, all right. So today must be my last day, but before I leave, I'm going to whip your ass. I know who you're talking to like that, you little son of a bitch.
Yeah, I came here to chew gum and whip ass, and I'm all out of gum.
I've got two friends I'd like you to meet right here.
Who the hell you think you're talking to like that? No. Not today.
Not today.
But that happens everywhere. 'Cause I'm sure when
Yeah.
you worked in the mill, there was a lot of cussing and nearly coming to blows, and in those situations too. I bet.
Not very much at me in that kind of way.
Yeah, no, I'm not necessarily saying at you, but it's around.
It happened twice, and that's what made me get into radio.
Yeah, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, they got mad at you twice? Or
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Yeah. So, got mad at me, yelled at me like I was, some kind of piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Do you remember what you did to get chewed out?
Yeah, I made a joke about something, and one of the owners of the mill. It was owned by a grandfather and a father, and then the adult sons ran each department of the mill, and the one that was in charge of the sawmill department, and I was the purchasing agent. And something happened, something broke down, and I made some kind of comment about it because my part of it was taken care of. And then I made a comment about something else, and he started yelling at me. We were running this effing mill for years before you came along. You don't know shit what you're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. So I guess it's about a week later, I turned in my notice.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. So I thank that guy.
Yeah.
Really, for being a dick.
Yeah.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
Okay. Summer is, for all intents and purposes, done. So you notice I said, no, I didn't say intensive purposes.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that's what people are saying. They say, for all intensive purposes. Summer is gone, so as we all know, and as everybody around the world knows, then that begins fresh ball fall.
Fresh ball fall.
Fresh ball fall.
Yep, so don't get stuck in smooth sack summer when it's already fresh ball fall. Make sure you got the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Now, Manscaped is the company that has created the skin-safe technology with their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. That Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer comes along in the Performance Package 4.0, along with the deodorant for down there and the toner for down there. So all these years I've been lifting weights to tone it up down there, but now I don't need that. And those performance boxer briefs that come along with the Performance Package 4.0, they're like butter soft. They're so nice.
So smooth.
So nice. And then you get the travel bag to hold it all in, and it's very manly looking. And, it kind of looks like a suede-ish, leatherish kind of carry bag. Very manly. So you get 20% off and free shipping when you use our code and everything like that. And you're an Ace and TJ Radio family member. AceTJ is the code. So manscaped.com, AceTJ, 20% off and free shipping to make sure that you are participatory in Fresh Ball Fall with Manscaped.
Fresh ball fall. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, there are many ways to tell when you've gotten old, and I have a bunch of them. But there's been a big one today, is because it's going to be raining and a lot cooler tomorrow where we live, and I'm looking so forward to trying out this new soup recipe that I got.
Girl.
I've been waiting for it to get cool enough.
He's not even joking. During a commercial, he just looked up and he was like, he looked so excited. He goes, I'm going to try a new soup recipe this weekend.
It sounded delicious. I love
but
soup.
The problem is 2 out of the 3 people in this room went, oh, what is it?
Exactly.
Oh my God, that sounds
We
great.
old. I think it was me and you.
It's amazing.
I already gave up. I know I'm old. It is what it is.
And then I actually used the term Mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Because she goes, what's in it? And I was telling corn and cream and whatever. I said, and the Mirepoix, which is different because I'm normally not a Mirepoix person. I'm a Trinity person.
Neither.
Mirepoix is onions, celery, and carrots in your soups and things. Louisiana cooking is the Trinity.
That Trinity.
Onions, celery, and bell pepper.
I saw a video yesterday of Emeril Lagasse cooking with the old Julia Child.
Yeah.
And he looked maybe in his mid to late 20s.
Man, he will tear up talking about what an influence Julia Child has been on him.
He was making her, I think it was crawfish etouffee or shrimp etouffee, I think. And he looked like a kid. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, wow, I only recognize him as like this big kind of, bam, that's how I learned about him. But he was young and, she's hunched over and, and he's talking to her so nicely. You could tell she was frail at that point. Mm-hmm. It was kind of a crazy video.
Yeah, he loved her. Loved her. Yeah. Yeah, and because I saw him on it, he had a show years ago that I used to watch every night. It was called Emerald Live.
Yeah.
And it was live.
Oh.
That's how they got the name.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And he did a tribute to her one night and teared up talking about her.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to tell you something stupid I just did. I wanted to see that video, but I just typed in, for some reason, Guy Fieri and Julia Child, and I didn't find Jack on that.
She would have probably been horrified at Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
But I know why. I ate at Guy Fieri's place in the airport in Cancun the other day.
Yeah. Was that good?
We had just like an appetizer, like wings, hot, spicy wings.
Good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It was great.
Didn't he have a restaurant here in Charlotte?
Guy Fieri?
Oh, no, it wasn't Guy Fieri. No. I was thinking of Emerald.
so.
Emerald had a restaurant in downtown.
He did?
It was called E5. It was only open for a little bit, I think. E5 Eatery or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. I am right.
I am right. You're right. I am right.
You're right, I am right.
But he's not from Louisiana.
Emerald?
He's from Massachusetts.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Does he say he's from Louisiana?
No, but his cooking style, and he was an executive chef at the fine restaurants in New Orleans, and that's where he made his home.
Commander's Palace? Is that one
He's
of them?
the youngest executive chef ever at Commander's Palace in New
You
Orleans.
talk about a great meal.
Guy Fieri has been to a couple of diners here in Charlotte.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it on that drive. We went to that drive-in that time. It's out on Independence.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to go there.
Me too.
I've seen it my whole life pretty much growing up. I've never been in there.
Where else did he go?
He went to, there's a diner. What we were just talking about that place the other day.
He's been to the Penguin, I think.
Penguin.
He's been to Pinky's.
What's the
times.
the breakfast diner that I was like, have you been there on Central where it has the dessert case? And they have a lot of famous people have been in there because they have pictures of every person that's gone in.
Oh, I don't know.
The Pinky's over there by where you used to live? Yeah, that's a good location. It's delicious.
I like Guy Fieri.
I do too.
Yeah, I think it's great. I love it.
He went to JJ's Red Hots too. I don't know.
Oh, that's that place we wanted to go, Riggins, and we went to the other side.
Yeah, the hot dog
Yeah.
place. Yeah, that's good too.
Landmark. That's
Landmark.
what it is. Yeah, Landmark.
I hate that I missed all of those things. Didn't get to check them out
Well, you
What do
can
you mean?
still do it.
before the city got so dangerous.
There's
Could
one.
still, but
There's one place that he went on Wilkinson near Ashley Road. You want to go to that one?
Is it in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Then no.
is that Barbecue King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's by my old middle school.
Yeah, you.
Is
were
that
from
why
the
he
hood.
went?
Because I was
That
there.
was the landmark.
I think Tech D Rob went to middle school or somewhere around here.
What do you do? You think he just comes to town and knocks out like 3 or 4 different places at once? He just films a couple episodes and they space them apart,
Yeah, they probably he probably did all of them in Charlotte in one
Yeah.
trip, and then when they did the shows, they would put, okay, we got a Charlotte one over here, so we'll put that with the Austin, and
Yeah. And film like one spot a day for 4 or 5 days and then move on to the next place.
yeah, and I'm sure it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I bet it is.
It's got to be a lot of work.
But yeah, I don't think I would go to that drive-in. Is it still open
Yeah.
on Independence?
Yeah.
And they take family vacations because they'll put it up on the sign.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've always driven by the place and thought, damn, I should go there one day.
Especially because it's been around for so long that I'm like, okay, obviously it's good. It's been here for millions of years.
Yeah, is that one Dairy Queen still open?
No, they closed
That's
it.
right. Okay, yeah. That's let's put it this way, not the best service I've ever had. The one time that Amanda, we went there a couple times when she lived uptown, but and even we lived uptown. We went there probably 4 or 5 times.
You know how to wine and dine them, don't you?
You know, man.
That Dairy Queen sucks.
Yeah, they have horrible customer service. It's like, it's Dairy Queen, dude. Like,
No. I mean, you walk up to the window. Hang on.
What do you expect?
You walk up to the window, and there was a girl sitting there with her AirPods in, and she's got AirPods in, and she's sitting in a lawn chair inside the Dairy Queen because you can't go inside; it's just walk up. Yeah. It's so old. It's been there since like the 50s.
Horrible.
And she sits there, and I can't. I don't know if everybody can see it, but she looks up and she's kind of doesn't say a word, gives you one of these like eyes up at you. It's like, "Hi, we'd like to order," and I swear to God, she goes. And then took her AirPods out and stood up. It's like, damn, don't let me put you out. I'm trying to get a blizzard. I want an M&M blizzard in this bitch.
And a brazier burger.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that phrase, brazier
Right, a
burger.
very horrible.
You never heard it, Rob?
No, I haven't heard it in a long time.
Yeah, because that's how long it's been since I've been to Dairy Queen.
And there's a guy here that says, who was the old Cajun man that used to have a cooking show years ago? Loved that show.
Justin Wilson. Yeah. Not really a Cajun.
He wasn't either?
No. But, I mean, I think he was originally from Mississippi or somewhere, but.
Close enough.
Yeah. But he adopted that whole persona.
Yeah.
Because he was also kind of a comedian. He would do stage shows and things like that.
So he's like a Larry the Cable Guy.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't know. This says he was from Roseland, Louisiana.
Really?
Yeah.
I always heard that he wasn't, or that he didn't really, in the beginning, he didn't really talk that way or something. Yeah. Now, the internet sensation Stale Cracker, that guy is a full-on Cajun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing white rubber boots and shit. That's how you can really tell. If you see somebody in white rubber boots, If you see somebody in white rubber boots, they're from South Louisiana.
You're like, you from
I
South
don't know.
Louisiana.
That's one of those things that I
don't even know where to get them.
I don't even know what that's about. Why everybody in South Louisiana has white rubber boots, but they do.
And if you see them in their truck, the white rubber boots will be between the cab of the truck and the bed of the truck, upside down. That's where they put them because you don't want to wear those, muddy boots.
Because you're in the
truck.
marsh and stuff in the swamps.
And you can't just throw them in the back of your truck because they'll get rain in them and all. So if you turn them upside down, they don't get wet inside when you're ready to put them on again.
Sounds like a swinger thing.
Yeah.
You see the white,
you see the white rubber boot upside down.
You know what that means.
boning.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Did you know underneath the floors of your house a lot can go on in the crawl space? If moisture gets in, it could wreak havoc on your family and home. From mold and mildew growth to rotting wood and more, Cardinal Environmental Solutions offers vapor barriers, encapsulation, and dehumidifiers to combat moisture in your home. Contact Kelly Poplin and his knowledgeable team of experts at acetj.com/cardinal. That's acetj.com/cardinal.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
Wait. Y'all are talking about somebody named Black Adam?
Mm-hmm. There's a movie coming out with The Rock called Black Adam.
Oh, and he's the one that's the title character. The Rock plays Black Adam?
Yeah, that's what I was asking Rob. Is it The Rock plays Black Adam, who's apparently a superhero, yet not a superhero?
He's an anti-hero. What's the phrase?
An anti-hero. Okay.
Yeah, anti-hero.
So wouldn't it be more, I don't know, wouldn't it be more accurate if he were half Black Adam?
What? Is this The Rock?
Yeah.
You're dumb.
No?
I don't know. I don't know anything about The Rock.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was half black.
I think so.
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Why did I think he was like Hawaiian or something?
Because he is.
He is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know they had him on the pregame of the NFL game last night, just like they did at the Super Bowl, and it was, again, not necessary.
Yeah.
And you love him.
Yeah, I'm a fan, but not necessary. It's just kind of weird. They had him. He's out there in his muscle shirt, and suddenly you hear this song start. You go, "If you smell what the Rock," it's good, and he's posing. So as the camera's coming toward him, he's turned sideways, and he's holding the mic up, and he's flexing his bicep like that as he poses. And the camera comes up, and he said something about it's time to get loud or whatever, and the crowd cheered, and it was very quick, but it was not necessary. It was dumb.
Yeah, well, He was probably only doing that because the brutal dictator of China told him to. I figure that's why he does everything now. Whatever he does is because he's been ordered to do it by his master. His master, the brutal dictator, communist dictator of China.
Or the most.
And what was it he
dramatic
did that
person
made you so upset? What was the China thing that he did?
Just, sucking up to them so they'll play his movies, and it's been several things. And then what's his name? John Cena. Just basically going on his knees and apologizing to China. He learned in Mandarin China to say, "I'm sorry" to them because he said that Thailand was a country, or Taiwan is a country, and Chinese brutal dictators don't think that, and so he apologized. So his movies would be seen over there in the communism. So, The Rock sucks. Bloop. John Cena sucks, and yes, I can see you, John Cena.
Bloop, bloop.
And I liked that John Cena in movies and things.
Yeah, he's funny.
Stop it. What's a John Cena movie?
He was in that Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg movie. About
Daddy's Home?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was funny.
He was good in that.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a
pretty good.
Netflix
I
movie
just have.
recently.
I mean,
too,
it
like
hurts my soul.
Why?
I just can't imagine. Like, name one of your favorite actors. John Cena. Okay, well then lose my number. Don't talk to me.
Right. Well, I didn't say he was one of my favorite actors.
No, I know, I
said,
know.
He was okay and a
wanna
lot
believe
better
it,
than
like-
you would expect.
He was funny in that Blockers movie where they were trying to keep their kids from doing stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. You're right, Rob. He was good in that.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
was
it
funny.
was pretty funny.
Well, there you go.
He's also an anti-hero in the DC universe.
Shut up, Rob.
What did you say? There you go.
Anti-
Meaning, because Rob and I thought he was good in that movie. That's
Of course, I didn't mean it like that.
a statement as to how good he might actually be in a movie.
That's not what I meant at all.
Oh, Rob, how was last night's or yesterday's episode of She-Hulk that you rushed home to see?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was
was.
better. It was better.
He's like, I gotta rush home to watch it. I can't miss it.
Ooh, some guy asked a question on Twitter. He said, "Ask Rob, who do you think is hotter, the girl that plays the She-Hulk, or when she becomes the She-Hulk?"
The girl that plays She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany.
There's nothing about seeing her as the Hulk that gets you turned on.
No, it's too much like a cartoon. It's like you can tell it's CG, so it's a little weird.
Yeah,
and
but
I've never understood that. Even when guys are joking like that, I think, okay, the joke is played out. But if you truly think that an animated character is hot, then you got issues. If you're sitting there and you're touchy selfie looking at She-Hulk because you're that kind of turned on by her, then you need to seek medical attention.
So there might be some issues there.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You're weird. And I know it's 2022 and we don't call people weird and stuff, but that's weird. You're weird. You need help.
Rob, have you ever been excited by any type of anime character or anything like that?
No.
No, he doesn't do that. Rob watches it with a childlike mentality of those superheroes and stuff. And that's what it hit me yesterday when he said he knows that She-Hulk is cheesy and goofy and all, and that's part of what he likes about it. That it's just silly and it's like a cartoon, like a kid's cartoon.
Mm-hmm. He's not no ulterior motives.
No, he's not. He's not one to think that he could actually be a superhero.
Oh God, no.
Or like I said, want to make the sex with a giant green woman.
Yeah.
Or some sort of Dragon Ball Z or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Dragon Ball
Yes.
Z.
Would you ever now, Rob, go back to Comic-Con like you did that one year?
No, that's not my thing. I don't like what is
Too many people.
yeah, when they dress up, whatever they call that.
Yeah.
That's not for me.
Cosplay?
Yeah, cosplay. I'm not into that.
No. Those costumes are hot. Like
Hell yeah.
heat hot. He can't wear layers.
That's true.
He'll be sweating. But that wouldn't be like Lord of the Rings kind of stuff, though, would it? It's
There
Could be,
Lord of
yeah.
the Rings,
Yeah.
and what is the cos part of cosplay? Costume play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dressing up in costumes.
yeah.
Very similar to a furry type thing.
Right,
Except
so
it's not always sexual.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But there is a sexual aspect to some of it. Like people show up there, Like in a crotchless dog costume or something?
Probably. There is a woman who got famous doing cosplay that now has OnlyFans. She's branched out. So
Who does she dress up as?
she's all over the map. If you want, it's Jessica Negri is her name.
It's like, I'm not into it, but here's her.
I mean, she's
Her
she's
name's
pretty
Jessica.
attractive.
Is she?
Yeah, Jessica Negri.
Like in her regular
Yes.
being?
American, New Zealand. Whoa.
Oh, here. Oh, here.
Whoa. Hang on a second. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. All right. She's hot. But she looks, I don't know. She looks worse in the outfits than she does in her regular clothes.
Yeah,
But not
sometimes.
if you're into the characters and all that she's doing.
Dressed up like Pikachu with them huge cans sticking out. Pikachu, go. Look at that. Look here.
I want to
Pikachu,
pika pika
I-
that.
Yeah, Pika. That's hot.
I want to pika Pikachu.
That seems to be a big thing for her, dressing up like sexy Pikachu.
And Pokemans.
Go to Pokemans.
I poke a woman.
That's damn right. Want to capture you. Got to catch them all. I got 2 in mind. Catch them in my mouth.
Rob,
Yes.
what would Meredith say if she came home? She's a teacher. If she came home from school
There we go.
and you've been there all day by yourself, and she were to catch you, really loving yourself while watching She-Hulk or something,
I don't think she'd like it.
but would she kick you out or anything like that, or would she just say, we need to talk?
I don't know for 100%, but I would think she would be very, very disappointed at the very least.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
Yeah, because
Which
you
is
would
worse.
become a completely different person in her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pervert.
Yeah. We just got a DM from a lady that said, OMG, my husband and I watch She-Hulk, and he thinks she's hotter as the Hulk. I knew he was weird. LOL.
Yeah, he is.
Green. I'm green with envy, I'll tell you that.
I mean, it looks like a drawing sometimes. Like the CG's not great on that show.
Yeah. But, think about it. If you were to see her naked,
Who, She-Hulk?
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is green.
yeah. That doesn't turn off a lot of people.
It doesn't.
Apparently not.
I don't
Just now,
see-
that's the second time we've heard that exact question.
But have you ever heard a woman say how sexually attracted she is to the Jolly Green Giant? Which
No.
would probably be closer to the same thing.
Or the regular Hulk.
Your other women sexually attracted to the Hulk?
Yeah, but guys are perverts. Women are perverts.
Yeah, we are.
They're
Well,
closeted
Alexis
perverts.
is. Yes, trust me, Alexis is definitely a pervert.
She'd be making fun of Jolly Green Giant just because he wears a scarf.
Yeah.
He's wearing that scarf.
The Sheriff Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Sheriff Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.